Hi and welcome to Lotto Edge. With the Mega Millions already the fifth largest in history and still climbing, many players are looking for ways to increase their chances of winning. Joining up with others to pool your money and buy tickets is a great way to do that. Now, the most common way players do that is through an office pool, while other players may find an online syndicate to pool their funds. Now, with any money on the line, it's important to protect yourself now to head off any potential issues down the road, just in case you do win. Today, I'm going to share 5 tips to consider when joining an office pool or a lottery syndicate. All right, quick caveat though, we aren't lawyers here at Lotto Edge, so make sure you talk to a professional to really document your group's plan and set you up for success. All right, tip number 1. Agree on general rules of play. Now, this is going to include how much each person will contribute and how often. Are you playing daily, weekly, when the jackpot hits a certain level? You want to make sure you agree on that ahead of time so everyone knows how often they'll need to contribute. You're also going to want to document how much each person's share is. Just because someone has more money in their pocket one day doesn't mean they should be entitled to more of the jackpot than someone else. So you're going to want to agree on how much or what percentage each person will participate in the winnings. You're also going to want to agree on what types of tickets you're going to buy. Are you only playing Powerball, Mega Millions, or are you playing scratch-offs? Agreeing on that up front so everyone knows how often or which games they'll be playing. All right, let's move on to tip number 2. This is where I want you to include provisions for adding and removing members. If you're playing an office pool, will you add people as they ask to join, or someone new to the office? Or let's say someone leaves the office, will they still participate and continue to be a member of your pool? So you're going to want to talk about that ahead of time and just understand what's required to add someone or remove someone from the pool. Okay, tip number 3 is designate roles. Now, these roles can be the same person or they can be different people, but these are just some general roles you'll want to think about. The first is the administrator for the pool. Now, this is going to be the person who is overall in charge and is responsible for collecting prizes. They're also going to help with any disputes or interpreting the rules. You're going to want someone who's really responsible and is going to be fair to everyone in the group. The second role is you're going to want someone responsible for collecting the money. You're going to want to make sure someone who can go around and collect the funds as frequently as needed in order to buy the tickets. You don't want to extend someone on credit too long, or if someone isn't able to pay and you hit a jackpot, are they still entitled to their share? So you're going to want someone who's responsible for going around and collecting that money. All right, and the third role is you want someone who's responsible for actually going out and buying the tickets. Again, this comes down to the frequency of how often you're actually buying tickets. Okay, my 4th tip, and this is the most important one, and this covers all the previous rules, is basically get it all in writing. So this is where I want you to document your general rules of play, those provisions for adding and removing members, and designating those roles. Having all this documented in writing is going to make a big difference. When big money gets involved, people change. But if you have all this documented ahead of time, there's nothing left to be questioned in the event that you do win. All right, my last and 5th tip here is provide copies of all tickets purchased to all members in the group. So you'll want to distribute those if you're buying, let's say, Powerball and Mega Millions. Make copies of those tickets and distribute them to all the members ahead of time so everyone can check the tickets on their own and verify if there are winning tickets or not. All right, well, we appreciate you tuning in, and if you decide to join a pool, fantastic. We wish you the best of luck. Thanks.